Well, you said yes, right?
Did we have a thing last night?
Because my husband is president.
If you people don't have a permit to be here, you need to leave immediately.
Hello?
Hi, Daddy.
Who is this?
It's Penny.
Penny who?
Browning Reed is right there beside them. Browning Reed is the tip of the spear when it comes.
You have none over me.
Asking me out.
Ask out means invite someone for a date.
I may be way off base here. Did we have a thing last night?
A thing?
Eyes locked, crowded room.
Did you think we had a thing?
I did, but I'm romantic like that.
I thought we had a thing too. It's just, you're,
Press. And you're press secretary, so you probably think asking me out would be...
a lapse in judgment.
You like having a drink with me tonight?
You probably think asking me out would be as option judgment.
Back down.
Back down means retract or withdraw your position or proposal in an argument.
Miss Rhodes, I can't tell you how much we appreciate that.
Governor Royce can't get away with criminalizing innocent people.
And the president has no intention of letting him.
Miss Rhodes, the police revoked our permit to protest. They're threatening to make arrests.
I have 100 people ready to march on City
Hall, but they're afraid of what will happen if they do.
I need you to forget about City Hall. The local police aren't worth a fight.
Miss Rhodes, no.
No, we can't back down now.
I'm not asking you to.
I'm asking you to take the fight directly to Royce. How quickly can you get to the airport?
If you people don't have a permit to be here, you need to leave immediately.
We can't back down now.
Brushed him off.
Brush off means ignore or pay little attention.
Oh, we need your latest hijacking update out immediately. I've asked Leor Boone to take a look.
Who?
He's auditioning for PD. Oh, and Elias Grandy's in the West Wing.
Oh, come on, I thought you brushed him off.
I've brushed him off 6 times. He's the only National Medal for the Arts recipient the president hasn't met, and he is insistent on meeting all of them.
Grandy's a poison pen, biting political satire, not the kind of guy who should be pressing flesh with the president, especially not when the water's rising around here.
Tell me something I don't know.
I brushed them off 6 times.
Check over.
Check over means check something very carefully.
As an expert on the architecture of the Capitol, I thought you could help the FBI.
Agent Wells, I've got everyone calling. NSA, DHS, whatever you need. Tell my assistant I'll get to it when I can.
I know you're busy. I just had one question. Room 105. It's not in any of the Capitol directories.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Well, that's easy. Room 105 wouldn't be in any official directory. It's a hideaway office.
What is that?
It's a hidden office. There were several throughout the Capitol assigned by seniority to members of Congress.
And they would have that because?
Privacy, work, rest, helps with late-night votes. Teddy Kennedy's was like a clubhouse.
Do you have the blueprints?
Had. They were in our offices in the sub-basement of the Capitol. I gave the digital plans to the guys on site. You might want to check over there.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome. Next time, wait your turn like everyone else.
You may want to check over there.
Coming back.
Come back means return to a particular place or person.
Aaron Shore is outside, sir.
Oh, please send him in.
Sir, if this is a bad time...
No, Aaron, please send. I am sorry about everything that you've had to go through lately, but I am so glad to have you back.
I appreciate that, sir, but I'm not coming back.
You're angry. I understand. I would be too. But I need you to know that I had the Secret Service and the FBI investigating you to clear your name. And Langdon's testimony did that. Aaron, please. Come back and help me govern.
Sir, I'm sure Emily will do an excellent job. But right now, I couldn't be as effective. Not anymore.
I am not coming back.
Came up.
Come up means first appear, second rise.
Mrs. Kirkman?
I hear you've been asking around about Jeffrey Myers.
Well, Emily's got a better poker face than I thought.
She said it came up in your opposition research.
Yeah,
So you know we had a relationship and you know he's in prison.
I do.
And so does Tom. Every detail.
The sun is coming up. First, she said it came up in your opposition research. Second, the sun is coming up.
To cover it up.
Cover up means prevent people from discovering unpleasant facts or hide the truth by lying.
Freedom. It's what makes America great. A fight that never ends. And as the brave forces of the United States military deploy to trouble spots around the world, Browning Reed is right there beside them. Browning Reed is the tip of the spear when it comes to security strategy.
Browning Reed was established in 1993. For its first 20 years in operation, it was the go-to private military for the Pentagon.
Yeah, I remember. Some of their employees shot up a bunch of civilians in Afghanistan.
Right, and they bribed Afghan authorities to cover it up.
It's charming.
The whole place stunk from the top down.
They bribed the Afghan authorities to cover it up.
Figured it out.
Figure out means find a solution or answer to a problem.
Where do you want me to start?
How about the beginning?
Hey, the beginning would be Claudine. Claudine Poirier. We met at the Meridian Ball 4 years ago. I was coming off a nasty divorce at the time. I thought I was in love. Clearly she had other things in mind. When I found out what was going on, you've got to believe me that when I figured it out, I tried to stop it. I mean, those were my friends that died. That was my president that died, and I wish I had died with them.
Then I figured it out and tried to stop it.
Handouts.
Handout means give something to each person in a group or distribute.
Just want to thank you for joining us. Of course. Senator, you've been highly critical of what you term government handouts. So what about the pension bailout bill? Another handout. But the president's a big proponent. Yes, and to be frank, I'm not quite sure why. I met with him to discuss it.
You want me to support your pension bailout bill, but my party does not believe in bailouts. We believe in individual responsibility.
Come on, Alan, that's why we're here. Government exists to help people who can't help themselves.
That is not government, sir. That is charity.
Senator, you've been highly critical of what your term government handout.
Handover.
Handover means give.
He gave me this.
What is it?
It's a show of good faith, sir. It's proof that everything Emily said about Senator Hazelton is true. A year's worth of inappropriate emails, text messages, chats with a Senate page.
And he's agreed to stop releasing files and hand over everything he has?
If you meet with him, yes.
I'm not sure inviting a man who stole classified documents into the White House is an option, no matter what he has.
He has agreed to stop releasing files and hand over everything he has. If you meet with him, yes. Hang out means spend a lot of time in particular place or with particular people.
It's not even in the vicinity of what we agreed on. No, this is not a quid pro quo. This is you do what I say when I say it, or you suffer the consequences. It's beyond bedtime. Penny,
You need to go to sleep right now.
Let me talk to her.
no, you can't talk to Dad.
Let me talk to her. Come on.
And not just here at home.
Hello?
Hi, Daddy.
Who is this?
It's Penny.
Penny who?
Penny Kirkman, your daughter.
No, that's not
Possible. My daughter's asleep, and I know that because I kissed her goodnight almost 2 hours ago.
When are you and Mommy coming home?
It doesn't matter.
You're gonna be asleep by then, right? Right?
She can't keep going this.
I've got an idea. What if you go to bed right now, and I let you stay up an extra hour tomorrow night so we could hang out?
Sound like a deal?
Deal.
That's my girl.
Give me a kiss.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, little P. See? All good.
If you go right now to bed, I will let you stay tomorrow night so we can hang out.
Hang up the phone.
Hang up means end the phone call.
Hey, what's up?
Luke never got off the bus. I came to the school. He's not here either.
All right, well, did you look everywhere for him? Check the baseball field? Or did you call the police?
No, I called you.
Okay, Yvette, hang up the phone and call the police. I'm going to meet you at the school.
What's going on?
My son never made it home. I gotta go.
Okay, Yvette, hang up the phone and call the police.
Then he hung the phone up on me.
Hang up on means end a phone call with someone.
There is no Congress, there is no Supreme Court. When it comes to the people of Michigan, I am the highest authority, and you have none over me.
With all due respect, sir, I am the president.
Not mine. So you'll have to excuse me, Mr. Kirkman. While you're busy learning how to become president, I've got 10 million citizens to protect.
Governor? Governor Royce, hello?
Governor Royce said that? That he's the highest authority?
That's what he said, and in no uncertain terms. Then he hung the phone up on me.
Well, he doesn't get to do that.
He said that is the highest authority, then hang the phone up on me.
Hear me out.
Head out means listen to everything someone has to say.
She's on speaker, sir. Ann, it's time for you to get on a plane and come home.
What? No.
I sent you there to observe a protest, not intervene in a coup.
Wait, just hear me out. Royce is a bully, right? And how do you beat a bully? By standing up to him.
We tried that.
Well, what if we...
Try it differently. Change the rules of engagement. Offer him a sit-down with you.
He'll never go for it.
He's made it abundantly clear what he thinks about my presidency.
He will if it's presented
Presented as his best option.
No, I'm not willing.
Willing to try and win a political fight if it puts you at risk. It's not worth it.
I appreciate that, but I think I know a way to get him to D.C.
I just need you to trust me.
You promise you'll be careful.
Yes, sir.
Wait, just hear me out.
You go ahead.
Go ahead means continue or proceed.
Don't you look happy?
Oh, it's a good day. The president is getting his Congress, which is why I'm here. I wanted to let you know that if you do go ahead with an investigation, it'll be without my support.
I admire your loyalty, Peter. I just don't understand it. We both know Kirkman can't get out of his own way. Whether it's his lack of experience or the times we're in, he won't last.
If you do go ahead with investigation, it will be without my support.
Keep on.
Keep on means continue.
Thank you, Wyatt.
Of course, sir.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
It's late. Don't you two ever go home?
We'll go home when the next president takes office.
Aaron, Any news yet from Deputy Director Atwood on who might have killed Nassar?
Sir, I've been trying to get a hold of him all afternoon. His secretary said he's been out of the office on personal business.
Personal business? During a murder investigation?
I'll keep on top of him, sir.
Good. The last thing we need is the world to find out that Nassar is dead and we don't know who did it. Presidential order. Both of you go home, get some sleep. Thanks for everything.
Thank you, sir.
I will keep on top of it, sir. Keep up means continue doing something.
Yes, we still think it's worth revisiting raising the minimum Social Security age.
Wow. No pressure there. Please, keep your seats. Don't let me interrupt. Hey, how's it going here?
Great. You hit it out of the park. I mean, we're getting calls from Congress, special interests, RPs, real people. People are excited to contribute to your new agenda.
Good.
The more public support we can build for you before the town hall, the better. That way we can use it to pressure Congress into supporting your agenda. Otherwise...
We don't have a chance in hell.
Yeah.
Everyone, I'm sorry. I know I said I didn't want to interrupt, but I'm the President of the United States, and I get to change my mind. Franklin Delano Roosevelt passed 76 bills in his first 100 days. If we can accomplish half of that, hell, a third, our government will be the phoenix rising from the ashes. Keep it up. Thank you all.
Keep it up. Thank you all.
Kick down.
Kick down means break something with your feet.
How are you doing? Are you okay?
I think I am, yes.
Tell us what happened, buddy.
Well, I came back to pick up a dress, and I sent Mike away.
Mike Ritter.
Yes, because I was going to be a while, and I was snapping, and I heard this noise. It sounded like somebody was trying to break in. But then I heard boom. It was like the door was being kicked down. And that's when I hit the panic button.
It was like the door was being kicked down.
Lockdown.
Lockdown means make very secure.
If we do this, if we work together, I promise you we will be stronger and better than ever. This is how we are going to honor the incredible sacrifice.
On my way home, heard the shots. Talk to me.
We believe there's only one gunman. We've tracked him into the park.
The president.
Safe. The whole family's locked down in the residence. No one injured.
The president safe with the family locked down in the residence.
Looking for.
Look for means try to find something or someone.
Yvette,
Jason,
did you find him?
they searched the whole school. He is not here.
Okay, calm down. All right, did you tell him about the comic books?
Yes, I told him about the comic book store.
What about the park?
The park, yes, and his friends that he hangs out with.
Over at the park on Chamberlain.
Deputy Director, you know, most situations like this, a kid turns up in a few hours, doesn't even know anyone's been looking for.
Except this time it's my son. You go home, you wait on Luke, okay? Stay by your phone.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find our son.
You know, most situations like this can turn up in a few hours. Doesn't know anyone who is looking for.
Looking forward to it.
Look forward to means wait for or expect something pleasant.
Speaking of the vote,
Here you go.
I know you're going to need a few Republicans. I know you're facing an uphill climb.
It's not exactly a secret.
What if we could help?
Oak Stratton?
She's a Republican, and she is Speaker.
Of the House. How exactly is she going to line up senators?
Well, you know there's some soft spots in the Senate. Moderates who don't really oppose background checks are just afraid to cross Bowman.
Miss Vandenberg? Miss Vandenberg?
this vote, the yeas are 51, and the nays are 49.
It passes!
Congratulations. Congratulations to you. Great work, everyone. Emily, we did it.
We did. Hey.
Congratulations. They're calling it a big win for the president.
And for the speaker. She took a big risk and it paid off.
Yeah, well, we're not feeling so bad about it. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Sounds like we will be.
Looking forward to it.
We are looking forward to it.
Looking into.
Look into means research or investigate.
President's ready for you, sir. Mr. President.
Thank you, Wyatt. Deputy Director, please tell me that you've got some answers.
I believe I do, sir.
What the hell happened with Nassar?
Well, we don't have much intel at the moment, but I promise you we're looking into every possibility.
Did we get anything out of him before he died?
He wasn't very cooperative.
I get that he wasn't cooperative. You asked for the authority to interrogate him. I gave it to you. I assumed you knew what you were doing.
I'm sorry, Mr. President. I wish I could say more.
Deputy Director, when you walked in, you said you thought you had answers.
I meant that we are still working on it.
Fine. That'll be all. Get back to me when you've actually got something.
Yes, sir. Mr. President, Congressman.
I promise you, we are looking into every possibility.
Look over.
Look over means check or inspect.
Thank you, Ava.
Mr. President, it's nice to see you without the cane. You must be feeling better.
I am, thank you.
We're compiling a short list of VP candidates for you to look over, as well as more potential cabinet appointees.
Unfortunately, it's still slim pickings, sir. Most people are very apprehensive about joining the new administration. There's just too much uncertainty.
Well, hopefully former President Moss can help with that. He promised a list of names and to throw his weight around until they said yes.
I'm seeing him tomorrow, right?
Yes, your meeting is set for midday. I've also set up an informal dinner at the residence with the First Lady. Unless, of course, she's not available.
No. She'll be there.
We are compiling a short list of few candidates you to look over.
I look up to you.
Look up to means respect.
View never gets old, does it?
I don't know. I haven't been here that long yet.
Indeed.
I can't tell you how special it is to finally meet you face to face. And I want you to know that I am open to hearing any advice that you have to offer.
Well, first piece of advice my predecessor gave me was, don't listen to the advice of your predecessor.
Well, I'll take that under advisement. All joking aside, I look up to you, sir. And I would love to hear how you think I'm doing so far.
I look up to you, sir.
Pans out.
Pan out means happen or develop in a particular way.
So what is all this?
I'm looking for Capitol Room 105.
You might want to try between 104 and 106.
It's not there.
And this room is significant why?
Well, I don't know that it is, but if the lead pans out, you'll be the first to know.
All right. Good to see you. I'll be back in a few hours. I need to get to the White House.
If the lead pans out, you will be the first to know.
Passed away.
Pass away means die.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize your husband had passed away. He re-upped without telling me. He said he couldn't leave things the way they were. Stephen never liked talking about his service. I didn't even realize He enjoyed his time in the army. Until one day the army shipped home his footlocker. In it were all these mementos. Medals that he had won. Letters from his old buddies. Tons of pictures of his tours.
I am so sorry. I didn't realize your husband had passed away.
Picking off.
Pick off means target one person or animal in a group.
Nestor Lozano. He was meant to deliver a few duffel bags full of cash. Meat went south, Warlord took the money and ordered his men to open fire. It was a bloodbath.
My God.
McLeish managed to keep his unit together and they fought their way out of the compound, but the Warlord pursued. And they started picking off the unit one by one. McLeish's men went blood simple. They shot up everything in their path. Hostiles, friendlies, women, children. Kill or be killed.
He started picking off the unit one by one.
I'd like to point out.
Point out means make someone aware of something.
In defense of President Kirkman, I would like to point out that in a few short weeks, under the most unyielding of circumstances, not only did he ascertain the identity of the group behind the bombing, but oversaw the operation which led to the swift capture of the mastermind himself.
I'm sorry, the fact remains that President Kirkman has no credentials, no accomplishments, no real experience.
Exactly. As much as we can appreciate the position you're in, I just can't get behind the fact that you're the president simply because you were the designated survivor. Can you tell me why you think you should be my president?
You may be right. Maybe I should not be president.
I would like to point out that in a few short weeks, under the most unyielding circumstances, not only did he ascertain the identity of the group behind the bombing, but saw the operation which led to the swift capture of Mastermind himself. Press on means continue doing something in a determined way.
We have Majid Nassar.
You signed on to this and you don't know the person who set you up?
He said his name was Catalan. If you tell anyone, he'll kill you too.
What is it?
Nassar. I found him like this.
Still wrapping things up. Whoever blew up the Capitol must have murdered Nassar before he told anyone else the truth.
He told us, Jason.
I know. But what good does that do us now? We have no proof.
Which is why we need to press on with the only lead Nassar gave us.
Yeah.
All right. Lieutenant's outside. Watch your back.
But if we're the only ones he told about Catalan, it's only a matter of time before they come for us.
Which is why we need to press on the only lead gives us.
Running for office.
Run for means campaign for a position.
Did you accept a bribe?
Yes.
So you broke the law?
To save your father's life.
Mom, why didn't you tell me this?
Why would I?
Because my husband is president.
And had he been running for office, yes, I probably would have come forward.
Had he been running for office, yes, I probably would have come forward.
Ran out of.
Run out of means use all of something and have none left.
How does that feel? Any pain?
No, not really. I've had any pain for the last few days. Is it getting better?
Remember we talked about this the last time you came in? The lack of pain is the problem. The nerves are damaged. You been taking your insulin?
I've been trying, but I ran out of what Dr. Dan gave me last time.
I know it's hard, Mr. Maxim, but you gotta keep up with your insulin shots.
I know. I'm sorry.
I have been trying, but I ran out of what Dr. Dan gave me last time.
And show yourself out.
Usher out means accompany someone out of a room or building.
Mr. Ranji, let me tell you what's going to happen here. You're going to call your president and you're going to tell him that the deal we have here on the table is fair and reasonable, and he needs to sell it to the Mexican people.
The American
I'm not finished yet. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good. Then you can show yourself out.
You can show yourself out.
To sleep on it.
Sleep on means delay making a decision about something to think about it carefully.
Well. I wasn't expecting to see you here today. So what are you working on?
Capitol bombing.
So you decided to sleep on it?
Actually, I drank on it.
I hope it was a good bottle.
It was the Chardonnay you bought me last Christmas.
You lightweight.
You decided to sleep on it.
Start over.
Start over means start doing something again from the beginning.
How was your day?
Interesting. I got a job offer too. It was from the president.
President of what?
The United States. He wants me to come on as HUD secretary.
What?
He said his cabinet could use fresh ideas like mine.
Well, you said yes, right?
No, I wanted to talk to you about it.
What is there to talk about, Tommy? You have to do this.
The President of the United States is asking you to serve.
This is an opportunity of a lifetime.
We'd have to move. Because they'd have to find new schools, start over. We all would. This would really change our lives.
In ways that we can't even imagine. Okay.
We have to move because of that. Find new schools, start over. We all would. This would really change our life.
To stay away from.
Stay away from means avoid or not come.
Alex Kirkman. You did well for yourself.
Can't say the same for you.
18 years. Beautiful as ever.
What do you want, Jeffrey? You always had an angle.
Yeah, I made a lot of money for a lot of people working an angle.
It's funny, you never could tell the difference between an insult and a compliment.
But you're not here to reminisce, are you?
No, I am not. I am here to tell you in no uncertain terms to stay away from my son.
Your son?
Yeah.
I saw you on TV. You, the president, your family. And looking at Leo, his eyes, his chin, all I could think was, wow, he could be my son.
I am here to tell you in no uncertain term to stay away from my son.
To stay on.
Stay on means continue to do a job or to study after usual or expected time for living.
Mr. Ambassador, thank you for making it here on such short notice. Please.
King Ahmed is always eager to help his American friends.
Well, then I'll get straight to the point. I would like to propose a deal.
And what is this?
We're willing to return 4 Saudi nationals who were arrested by the FBI for committing industrial espionage against a Texas oil company.
Or so you claim.
Nevertheless, would you like to see them free and flying home tonight?
And what would you like in return?
As long as the Russians get their officer back, we will return your people to you.
So we get our citizens back?
And we get our comrade home.
And an American hero gets to return home to a grateful nation. Mr. Ambassador, do we have an agreement?
A transnational three-way spy trade.
Well done, sir.
Nothing's done yet. It's not going to take much for it to all fall apart. So I need you both to stay on top of it.
It is not going to take my foot to fall apart, so I need you both to stay on top of it.
Stay out of it.
Stay out of means not to enter or get involved in something.
So are pinball people just too old to play video games?
We're a dying breed. What do you want, Hannah?
I need your help.
Sorry, can't do it. FBI is persona non grata at the moment. Your boss made a play to wrestle Nassar away from the CIA. We take that personally.
All right. I'll just have to find Catalan myself.
Hey. What the hell did you hear that name?
I've run his name through every database. I got nothing. This guy's a ghost. If the agency knows anything...
Here's what I know.
Stay out of it. And if you ask anyone else, they'll tell you the same, just less politely. The man's a mercenary. And a traitor.
That's what I know. Stay out of it.
Stay up.
Stay up means not go to bed.
To encourage voter turnout, President Kirkman will cast his vote at the polls tomorrow.
Secret Service is going to let him go? Thought you guys were supposed to protect him.
Parents get their own ideas. You know, my dad's called me every day since I joined the Secret Service. Just to make sure I'm staying safe. Taught me how to hoop and how to talk to girls. He pretty much made me who I am today. The funny thing is, I didn't know him till I was 3. Those tests, they tell you biology, but they don't tell you who your dad is. You stay up too late watching the news. Can't always trust what you see.
Stay up too late watching the news. Can't always trust what you see.
Step in.
Step in means become involved in activity, discussion, or disagreement, sometimes in order to stop trouble.
Both sides have rejected our diplomatic initiatives. Each one thinks we're on the other side. So we were hoping that the UN could step in as a neutral arbiter.
We have tried, sir. Neither Russia or Ukraine is willing to engage us.
Something's off with this. Both sides refuse to negotiate. Both sides refuse a third-party intervention. The hijackers keep changing their demands, making it impossible for us to meet them even if we wanted to, which they know we can't because we don't negotiate with terrorists.
It's like both sides want the situation to deteriorate.
We're hoping that the UN can step in as a neutral arbiter.
We've tipped off.
Tip off means secretly inform the police or authorities.
My domestic intelligence is certain. Majid Nasser is not in our country.
With all due respect, Mr. President, our friends on the ground say otherwise. We need you to arrest Nassar and any other members of the Al-Shakar terrorist group from the compound.
Your friends must be mistaken. I'm sorry. I can't be of more help.
Okay, Mr. President. We expect you'll notify us if the situation changes. Thank you. Well, General, we finally agree on something.
Our window to act is closing, especially now we've tipped off Algeria.
Until we know Agent Sarafian is safe, we do nothing.
Still no word, sir. But he does have 12 hours to make contact.
We tipped off Algeria. Track down means find after a long search.
I am Majid Nassar. At your Capitol building, my Al-Shakar Martyrs Brigade annihilated your government. so you too can experience the same terror and death that you have visited upon our lands. Righteousness is our guide, and we are great.
Mr. President, you asked for more proof. There it is. We have our enemy. Sir, what are your orders?
Until we can confirm that Nassar actually did what he says, no one outside these walls sees that video. Understood? In the meantime, track the son of a bitch down. Whatever cave, cavern, or hole he's hiding in, I want you to find me Majid Nassar.
In the meantime, track him down whatever cave, cavern or hole he is hiding in.
Turn him into a...
Turn into means become or change.
My opinion? This is exactly how McLeish was radicalized. The bond with his unit went deeper than even family. To have his men sent into slaughter on a covert mission with a war criminal, and then to come back and have their sacrifice ignored and erased by a callous government.
The mission that made McLeish a hero. Turn him into a traitor.
The mission made McLeish a hero, turned him into a traitor.
Walked out on us.
Walk out on means leave somebody angry.
Copies.
Do you want to tell me what's going on? Because I find the whole absent-minded professor thing charming, but the big guy won't.
I'm supposed to have lunch with my dad.
Okay. You've never mentioned him.
That's because I haven't seen him in 23 years, not since he walked out on us.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know.
He got in touch a few weeks ago. He's in town all week for some convention, and I've been putting him off, but he leaves tonight. Part of me would like to see him, but the other part thinks that if I let him go, then I'll be closing a door on him forever.
I haven't seen him in 23 years, not since he walked out on us. Walk over somebody means treat somebody badly by always making them do what you want them to do.
Let me talk to her.
No, you can't talk to Dad.
Let me talk to her. Come on.
And not just here at home.
Hello?
Hi, Daddy.
Who is this?
It's Penny.
Penny who?
Penny Kirkman, your daughter.
No, that's not possible. My daughter's asleep, and I know that because I kissed her goodnight almost 2 hours ago.
When are you and Mommy coming home?
It doesn't matter. You're gonna be asleep by then, right? Right?
She can't keep going this.
I've got an idea. What if you go to bed right now, and I let you stay up an extra hour tomorrow night so we could hang out? Sound like a deal?
Deal.
That's my girl. Give me a kiss.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, little P. See? All good.
Not all good.
What do you mean, not all good?
Tom, you can't do that. You can't make promises that you won't be able to keep.
We're in Washington. They're the only promises we're allowed to make.
You know, you need to learn how to set some limits with her. Because if not, she is gonna walk all over you.
I know. You're right.
You need to learn how to set some limit with her, because if not, she's going to walk all over you.